Welcome to our video blog, Diva Dance Ideas to energize your body, empower your mind, and express your soul. If you don't know me, my name is Chris Linares. I'm Brazilian psychotherapist. I'm an author. I'm a mom. I'm a stepmom, and I am part-time wife. And the goal of this video blog is share with you ideas and practical tools for us to energize and empower our lives. And I want to learn a lot from you too. If you don't know my story, just quickly, I think you can notice my accent, right? I have just a little bit of accent. And I met my Prince Charming, but instead of pick me up and take me to his castle in front of the beach, he saved me in his snowmobile and took me to Fargo, North Dakota. Yeah, you understood right. I moved from the tropicals of Brazil to Fargo, North Dakota. So it was a little change in my life, and I know that you can, right now, you are going through a lot of changes in your life, and sometimes change is not easy, right? When you are going through a divorce, or you look yourself in the mirror and you don't feel comfortable with your body and you want to change your body, or you have a job that you don't feel happy with your job. So changes sometimes, they're not easy, but do you know what? When we go through those changes, when we find a way to energize our life and empower our minds through those moments, can be an amazing opportunity. And that's what happened to me. When I moved to Fargo, North Dakota, I got pregnant. I had my daughter, Louisa, my little one. She's 4 years old right now. And I went through a really hard moment of my life. A lot of changes were going on. I needed to deal with postpartum depression. I gained 60 pounds, and I remember that I looked at myself in the mirror, and I used to watch those TV shows and read magazine about how people lose their weight, you know. And I remember that I saw this woman on a TV show, and she was like, you know, if you want to lose weight, you gotta walk in a treadmill at least for 45 minutes. And I remember that I was watching the TV show, like, I remember that I didn't have energy to change the channels. Do you know those moments in your life that you don't have energy to do simple things? So how are gonna have energy to stay 45 minutes in a treadmill? And that's when I start researching for ways to energize my life, energize my mind, my body, because it's really easy. Like, you can go through many blogs, you can read a lot of books. Like, if you look here, I have a bunch of books. But the hard part is, sometimes we know what to do, we have the knowledge, but if we don't have the energy, if we don't find ways to increase our energies, even if we know what to do, we are not gonna have energy to make it, and we are gonna feel frustrated. That's why I'm really strong about finding ways and practical ways that we can energize our body, that we can empower our mind, and that we can express our soul. And that's the goal of this video blog. And I wish I have all the answers. I truly wish. I'm a woman, trust me. Especially when I'm talking to my husband, I want to have all the answers. But you know, I know that I don't have. And that's why the goal of this video blog is to learn from you too. How do you do to energize your body? How do you do to empower your mind? How do you do to express your soul? So you can email me your questions, and I'm going to be happy to try to pretend that I know some answers, but I'm going to post in my blog so everybody can come and post your comments, and together we are going to find a ways to create a fabulous life, because we all want to feel, in the end of the day, we all want to have energy to feel healthier, sexier, powerful, because that's the only way that we can truly be a powerful force for good for our families and for our community. That's why we are here, to be powerful, to be divine, to be divas, okay? So I'm gonna be waiting for your questions, and I'm gonna be happy to learn from you. So have a wonderful and fabulous day. Super kiss. Ciao, ciao.